Hello and welcome. In this video, I will share with you some of my top recommended courses for the month of July 2021. Whether you're using Altium Designer, Cadence OrCAD, Cadence Allegro, Easy EDA, KiCad, and so I'm just going to give my opinions. These are courses that I've either enrolled in or I am enrolled in that I've gone through, or I've seen a preview, or I feel like I've seen enough to give you an opinion on them. All right, so just take a look. First of all, let's look at Udemy. Starting off on Udemy, I'd say if you're looking for Altium Designer courses, then this is one to consider. This is the Complete Electronics Hardware Design Course 2021 by Esteemed PCB. You can get a coupon. The course is really good. I'm enrolled in the course. It has a lot of students, about 1,000 students right now. And it's really good. This Complete Electronics Hardware Design course teaches you pretty much how to select components, put them on a printed circuit board, have multiple layers on the PCB. So you can look at the description. If you're trying to learn more of like the full spectrum of part selection and all of that, then that's a course for you. Next, if you're trying to learn a high-speed design for a course, this is also by Esteemed PCB or Avril Mishra. It's a really good course. I'm also enrolled in this. I've taken the course when he taught it live, and it's very good. You learn the part selection. Now, you want to take this if you're kind of ready for the advanced high-speed kind of course. If you're not, if you're just a starter in PCB design, you can still maybe take the course, but he might recommend, or I might recommend really, to take this previous course or another course in PCB design. Okay? So now we have more courses that can teach PCB design, that do teach PCB design. Now the one that stays at the top is the Crash Course Electronics and PCB Design by Andre Lamoth. Andre Lamoth is a gamer, and he has a lot of experience in many different things, and he's kind of a sort of celebrity in this space when it comes to hardware for gamers and gaming and whatnot. So check out this course. This is a course you would take if you're trying to relearn the basics about MOSFETs, diodes, the basic fundamental circuit electronics. Then you will build the boards that he instructs you to build. This is for your beginner. This is for your refresh of your electronics skills and your electronic component skills. And also you learn PCB design in Altium Circuit Maker and Lab Center Proteus. Now Circuit Maker, I don't remember if Circuit Maker is the free one or the paid one. But anyway, the interface is good. Next, we have Learning PCB Design by Designing an Arduino Nano in Altium. This has always remained a bestseller, including the PCB design for the tiny Arduino and Altium Circuit Maker. These are two popular ones. So if you're not really using Altium and you want to use Altium Circuit Maker or maybe Circuit Studio, which might be I think the $500 one, then you might want to consider this 4.3 course. And I don't know, anything lower than a 4.2, I would say, on Udemy is not, you want to choose courses that are 4.2 and higher. I'll say that in general. But that doesn't mean you can't find good courses like this one, PCB Designing in Altium Designer. This is decent. Okay, so that's enough about Altium. And in general, oh right, back on a high-speed board course by Esteemed PCB, I would recommend these courses because they not only teach you about Altium, but also about PCB design in general. So it's a good, solid, all-around course. This Crash Course Electronics, very, very good course as well, and it's like the most popular one on Udemy. Learn the art and science of PCB design with Eagle. So there are many people who are learning Eagle and use Eagle. This also applies if you're using Fusion 360, from what I understand. But here's the thing. Here's a little secret. Fusion 360 is going to eventually have features and circuit schematic features that Eagle will not continue to carry, or that Eagle will not get upgrades in. I don't know what those options are, but that's what I've been told from a very reliable source, okay? Okay, and by very reliable source, I mean very, very reliable. Okay, all right. So now, and also, if you haven't already caught the sale, there might still be a sale, like a post sale going on. It should have ended June 30th on the Fusion 360 software. You could get it. You could have gotten it for 30% off. Yeah, it's too late to mention now, but hey, you know, ask about their sale or promotion. Maybe they still have it going on. All right, so this is a good course. This has always continued to sell great. It's a really good course. But you may not learn like the high-speed design and all of that stuff. Arduino, let's see here. We have the Eagle Arduino Electronics PCB Design and IoT Programming course. This one has recently become more of one of the top courses, and it's a really solid course. But the thing about it, well, no, not but, and the thing about it is the Internet of Things. Internet of Things is becoming, or has become already, like a $10+ billion industry, maybe $25 billion, if I remember some number back a few years ago with projections. And you see all the details like pulse width modulation, Bluetooth low energy, so BLE, that's important, RS-232. So that's pretty good. Check that out if you're trying to do Eagle or Fusion 360. If you're interested in OrCAD courses, like OrCAD for PCB design, of course I'm going to plug in my course. However, it's by no means the only course on OrCAD, although there aren't that many. So check this out if you're trying to do like a 2-layer printed circuit board or a 4-layer PCB, and just trying to learn everything from, just trying to learn a lot. Let me not say everything, but trying to learn a lot from how to select, how to do your footprints, how to just really navigate and understand OrCAD. Also, there's this course. So obviously I'm enrolled in this course. I made the course, and this is a good solid starter to have sort of a foundation. After you take this course, you may and you can use OrCAD Lite to do this course. Okay, if you have OrCAD Lite or happen to find it somewhere because it's not available on Cadence's website publicly anymore, or if you have the OrCAD full version, then you can go through this course, really get in there to understand the tool really well. And then this course, I say you can graduate to this course, PCB Design with 3D Model in OrCAD 17.2. I enrolled in this course as soon as it came out. Very good course, very good instructor. Really gets to the point and shows you how to build a circuit that's like does some lights and is like a robot, and it's pretty decent. But then there's the Arduino Uno, which is a solid layout. It's very good. He also shows you how to create schematic parts in Capture and some footprints and modify them. So it's pretty good. If you only have OrCAD Lite, you're not able to do Project 2 in this course. You need OrCAD Professional or Standard. Speaking of OrCAD Standard, there is a sale going on EMA Design Automation's website. So you want to go to ema-eda.com and check out their website. They're selling OrCAD Standard for $995 US. Yeah, so check that out. And that's for the perpetual, like lifetime license, all right? Very much worth it, very much worth it. Last year, off OrCAD Standard alone, OrCAD Standard features alone, I made $12,000 off of one project. So that's in the US, all right? So remember, you need OrCAD Standard or higher to do this course. The OrCAD trial, the 30-day trial, is the professional version of the software. So you can use that on this course after you use OrCAD Lite on my course. My course, you can do the entire course in OrCAD Lite. And I don't think you get multiple chances at the professional 30-day license or trial. So you want to use the Lite version for my course and the OrCAD trial or professional version for this course. Let's take a look at KiCad. KiCad is good. And why am I staying on Udemy? It's because it has the largest catalog of PCB design courses that I've found. Alright. Now KiCad Like a Pro 2nd edition is really good. KiCad, I've seen projects done at by very, very good analog design professionals who use KiCad, and it's free and all that stuff. So if you're looking for a free PCB design software, then and you like KiCad, then this is a course for you. All right. This is taught by Peter Dalmaris. Yeah, Dr. Peter Dalmaris now. Okay, awesome. And he really, really goes into depth about all the stuff in here. Take a look at it, and you will be KiCadding like a pro. Now, Kirsch, why haven't you talked about FEDE Academy? Don't worry, I definitely FEDE. If anybody knows about PCB Design Courses, everybody's heard about FEDE, and if you haven't, then you need to know about FEDE Academy. This is taught and run by Robert Faranek. He is the pioneer, pretty much, in my opinion, when it comes to online education and PCB design. And one more thing. Speaking of, well, anyway, I won't check it. All right, so if you go on his website, he has a catalog of courses. I have taken all of his courses. When he posted the Learn Altium Essentials in 2013, I believe, I saw that. I enrolled in the summer. And I had to take this because there was nobody teaching OrCAD, like at PCB design. That's when I was trying to learn Allegro at my university, Cadence Allegro for PCB design, practical PCB design. And this is like the only course available. And there might have been one course in some other weird software on Udemy. And that's when in late 2017, eventually I posted my course in OrCAD because there was no course out there. But yeah. One of the first courses is Learn Altium Essentials, if not the first online PCB course open to the public. A very good course, so check it out if you're trying to get introduced to Altium Designer. You can do the course quickly enough with a 15-day free trial in Altium Designer. If you want, check out my link in my description. You can use my custom link to get that free trial. Learn to Design Your Own Boards is another course. So once you do this course, this is for beginners, you can do Learn to Design Your Own Boards. Now, you don't have to do this first course. You don't have to do this course first. You can, to get started in PCB design, you can go to Learn to Design Your Own Boards, and then he explains pretty much everything from why he modified some of the parts and the part selection to laying out the PCB and including the design for manufacturing outputs and all of that stuff. So really, really good course, very solid. If you want to add a project to your portfolio. Advanced Hardware Design, I've taken this course as well. And it's good because you get to learn about PCB stack-up and also about, just read the description and you'll see the details. You want to take this. This is too advanced if you haven't taken like one of these two before. And this is still maybe a little advanced if you haven't taken Learn to Design Your Own Boards. So, there's the Advanced PCB Layout course, which this is one of his most advanced courses, if not the most. You'll get exposed to DDR3, PCIe, SATA, Internet, and all of that. And this is like the premium big course, right? Then he also has Learn OrCAD and Cadence Allegro Essentials, where he does, I think it's a 6-layer PCB. And it's really good, really, really good. I have sufficient experience in OrCAD and Allegro already, so I have not taken this course. But you can look at one of his free videos he released some free videos on like an hour-long lesson in the course. See if you like how he teaches. Which a lot of us do. If you're in this community, you probably know about Robert Faranek, okay? and learn the essentials of creating U-boot, Linux, and Yocto. I have not taken this course. This looks interesting. I think I'm getting in more into Linux because that's what I'm using on one of my jobs right now, actually. Okay, so it's pretty much a promo for FEDE, but for everybody really, to give you an idea of what you can do and learn in PCB design. Now, if you don't like KiCad, there's another sleeper software when it comes to PCB design. Oh, and it's called Easy EDA. So I think I'm enrolled in this top course, but I haven't gone through it. But I've tried Easy EDA, and it's pretty good. It looks kind of professional, you know, like it doesn't look like a cheap, weird sort of cartoony PCB design software or outdated. It looks modern, you know. So try out Easy EDA. It's free. They do have some paid pricing options, though I'm not sure which of those are quite available yet. Okay. All right, now let's take a look at IPC Designer Certification Program. This program does introduce you to the core concepts of materials, component requirements, assembly requirements, board fabrication. Now, the thing about IPC is if you're looking for the best training when it comes to standards and sort of the lay of the land, then you want to look at the IPC Designer Certification Program. This is a certificate where, this is a program where pretty much if you can say that you're CID certified, then that holds a lot of weight. I mean, it holds decent weight, I would say. Now, in terms of practical PCB design and whatnot, yes, it's very practical. Why? Because, see, the IPC is a result of companies who've been there and done that. Engineers at big companies, the big companies who've been there and done that when it comes to PCB design and the problems you face, the errors they have, and then they make these standards to give you to optimize the PCB design performance and experience. If you want, you can look at more of their PCB design courses, like not just a CID program, which is good. You want to look at the Introduction to PCB Design 1. This is a $2,000 course if you're not a member, and it's 6 weeks, and they introduce you to the generalities of the lay of the land with schematic capture. And then there's Intro to PCB Design 2, which goes into documentation, manufacturability, design rules, and so on and so forth. So these are courses that are finished that you can take now. PCB Design for Manufacturability, you know, it's an $835 course. I have not taken these courses myself, but I do have the standards. I purchased the standards. IPC 2221, 2222, 2221B came out October 2020, October 5th, I believe. And I remember some of these dates because they're expensive, okay? The IPC 7351 was released in 2010, I believe, taught by Tom Hosher. I mean, not taught, but it's... but IPC 7351C, I feel like should have been out by now, but... Anyway, let's see here. Now, that's Udemy and FEDE and the IPC website. There's also LinkedIn Learning. In LinkedIn Learning, you have some PCB design courses. So here's another course, Learning PCB Design with Eagle. This is a $45 course, and it's decent. You could design your first board. The LinkedIn courses are more lightweight, micro-learning courses. They'll still give you the practical aspect of PCB design, but you're maybe not gonna get as much of the meat and potatoes as you would in the Udemy courses. That's just been my experience. Even when it comes to programming in general, like Coursera and whatnot, I feel like Udemy, on Udemy, the instructor is like right next to you. That's the feeling I get. But others, if you take in courses on other platforms, share your opinions on what platform you feel like is the best learning style or teaching style. All right, so the top courses and PCB design on LinkedIn, the top 3 are Learning PCB Design with Eagle, Learning Altium by Justin Flett. I think Justin Flett also has Learning SolidWorks PCB course, so that's interesting. And then you have Learning PCB Design with OrCAD by myself, Kirsch. All right. Any of these courses you can take if you are just starting from scratch. However, we may not explain everything when it comes to part selection and all of that stuff. I know in my course, I don't explain part selection at all, really. I explain how you pretty much build a schematic in OrCAD Capture and make the PCB going through that process. If you want to learn part selection, what each device does and blah, 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 then you want to look at the Crash Course Electronics and PCB Design course, and also the courses by Esteem PCB, which gives you procedure on part selection, which is really good for people who are kind of lost about that. All right, so those are a lot of courses. These are by no means the only courses online for printed circuit board design, but this is where the majority of the courses are. All right, and yeah, that's it. I do have my own courses and one course that I am working on, but it's not so much a course as much as it is a program, and it will be released this summer. I'm still working on it, while working on multiple projects. The thing about the program is that, but I know enough to be able to make a living, work remotely, earn good money, and to also work as a PCB designer in a contract role, and to also be self-employed, run a small business, those kinds of things, do some marketing. So I know enough to get you to the level where you can start learning. You can look at and learn from other PCB design courses upon graduation and know what's going on already. Be able to understand what's happening without being confused, and also being confident to design your own boards, right? Because I use a secret sauce method to teach that really sets you in the root and makes you fully confident in your PCB design skills as you continue to learn post-graduating, all right? Because the learning never stops. All right, so that's why, if you need refreshers on PCB design, if you're curious about courses for specific software, Udemy has the biggest catalog I've seen. Check out FEDE Academy as well. And if you really, really want to work with somebody one-on-one, then talk to me. We can figure something out and discuss your options to see if that's a right fit for you. It's not a fit for, it's only if you want that. If you just need some courses, then, you've seen the courses, okay? All right. Thanks for watching. I know this video was long, but I just wanted to share as much information as possible. You can always skip forward, back, whatever. If you have questions on, well, Kirsch, what would you recommend for this and that, then I'll tell you which courses you need at which time. We can set up a strategy session and I can tell you which courses you need, all right? Okay. And I'm also learning as well. I love taking courses. I don't know, I just really like taking courses. I don't know why. I just love to learn all the time. So it's fun for me. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Peace.